Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I weighed in at 243 pounds, which means that I've been gaining some weight. I also have a doctor's appointment at the end of this month, so I figured let me challenge myself. Let me track my calories for the next 21 days and focus on building the habit of tracking my calories, and I'm not gonna weigh myself at all. So the next time I'll be weighing myself will be at the doctor's, so that kind of it makes me nervous, but it also makes me excited. And I'll say it makes me nervous because if you've been watching my videos before, you know that sometimes I will weigh myself every day, and that keeps me sometimes motivated, but other times I can get really spoiled once I start having results and I'll start just falling off track. And that's been basically what's been going on. Is I do really good for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden I'm doing so good that I'm like, oh, I could be a little bit more relaxed, and slowly but surely it just falls apart, and then here we are again. So I'm like, you know what, let me focus on building habits, because that's really what's gonna get me the results and ultimately the life that I want. So I'm like, let me focus on building habits, and the first one is gonna be tracking calories. So my calorie goal is going to be 1,600 calories. I'm not going to beat myself up if I go over. If I'm under, that's even better, but my main focus is going to be to practice the habit of tracking. And I'm excited because since I'm not weighing myself until the day of my doctor's appointment, it's going to be a big surprise. So I'm about to get my breakfast started. So for breakfast, I'm going to be having chai protein coffee. Let's make it together. So I'm going to use a serving of this creamer. I picked this up at Aldi's and I was really impressed with the ingredient list because, oh, it's not focusing in, but it's a very short ingredient list. So it's not the best tasting. It's not as good as the one with all the oils and everything, but it's definitely good enough. Oh, 22 grams. I definitely went over a serving, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna track our food. I've been using MyFitnessPal because it's just super easy. Alright, you guys, let's do a taste test. It's not the best. It's definitely not Dutch Bros or Starbucks, but it's good enough, especially for being like basically a breakfast snack. This is like my third or fourth day making it, so either I'm getting better at making protein coffee or I'm just getting used to how it tastes. The creamer does help it taste better. I'm about to drink this up and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, it is now lunchtime. This whole meal is 419 calories. So for this meal, I have a turkey sandwich with tomatoes, cheese, and mustard on wheat bread. I have 3 pickles. I was gonna do 2, but my little one loves to eat off my plate, so I have an extra one just in case. And then I have some chicharrones, otherwise known as pork rinds. They are super good and low carb. And then I'm also going to have half of an apple just for some extra fiber to keep things regular and moving. So that leaves me with about 1,000 calories left for dinner and some snacks if I get hungry. I'm so ready to eat this. I am getting really hungry. I'm thinking about what I want to make for a snack, and I want to keep it kind of light because I'll be working on dinner very shortly. And for dinner, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make yet, but I have ground beef thawing out. So I'm thinking about doing ground beef with some veggies and then probably some white rice or sweet potatoes. So I'm not quite sure yet on the menu for dinner, but right now it's snack time. So let me get in the fridge and figure out what I can make real quick. Okay, my light is about to die, so let me just show you real quick. I'm gonna be doing turkey, Philadelphia cheese, blueberries, and raspberries. Alright you guys, so here is my 100-calorie snack. I decided not to do cream cheese just because I don't know, this feels like enough for me, and I don't know, I just felt like I didn't want the extra dairy. So I'm going to be doing turkey, pepperoni slices, raspberries, and blueberries. It looks so good. Alright, you guys, I have dinner cooking. This is dinner. And I'm feeling a little thirsty. So we're going to have some Coke Zero. Alright, you guys, here is dinner. It's ground beef with white rice and veggies and Coke Zero. What is up, you guys? It is day 2 of tracking my calories. Last night I did have some extra snacks, but I did track them all. So even though I would be normally a little bit disappointed because I didn't just stop eating when I said I would, I am happy that I tracked it, because normally what I'll do is I won't track it, and then that'll be it. Basically, I'll feel like because I ate those snacks, it's over, like my tracking is done for the day. But this time I was like, you know what, no, I committed to tracking my calories for 21 days, so no matter what goes into my mouth, it's gonna go on MyFitnessPal. And so I ended up eating half a cup of popcorn. I ate this little bar, which I actually have one with me, so I'll show that to you guys today. And then I also ate something else. Oh, a popsicle stick, which was actually only 25 calories. Those popsicles that I got there outshine their 25 calories, no sugar added. I'm gonna pick some up some more if they have them at the store, so I'll show those to you guys today, because I do have to buy some groceries. But I just wanted to check in. I haven't had anything to eat yet, and it is 1 p.m. but I'm about to drink this protein shake, and then I did bring my lunch with me. I'm working today at the office, so that's why it's a little bit of a different environment, but I did bring my food. I brought some snacks, I brought my protein shake, so let's have a good day. Guys, I am here at the office with Jennifer. That's her, and I am drinking my protein shake. I don't know how many calories this is, but it's definitely keeping me full, and I like that it's not super thick. Guys, it's lunchtime. I'm having last night's leftovers, which is ground beef, vegetables, white rice, and a poppy. Alright, you guys, we are heading out to the grocery store. I'm about to pick up a few things for the week, so I'll show you guys my haul after. Alright, you guys, we're finally home. I'm about to show you everything that I bought at Aldi's. I've been shopping at Aldi's because it's really affordable, and we've been trying to really stick to a budget and really save and be wise with our money. So I'm about to show you everything that I got. The first thing that I picked up was pickles. I really like that these pickles, you can tell just by looking at them, they're not super huge. I usually buy my pickles from Sam's, but they're always so big, and we really don't want a whole lot of pickle. It's usually like if we're eating a sandwich or like with some popcorn, but we just want it like as a little snack, you know. So I felt like these were the perfect size, so I picked these up. So the next thing that I got was pretzels. If you've been here a little while, you know that I love chips. My husband loves chips, but I've been trying to find healthier alternatives. So more recently I've been doing pork rinds, but they didn't have any today, which I thought was weird. I still have some in my pantry, but I wanted to pick some of these up because I also got some hummus, which you'll see later, and I feel like that would be just a delicious little snack. So I got 2 big jugs of milk. My son is obsessed with milk. It's like his #1 beverage, so I always have to stay super stocked on this. I got some 12 grain bread. I picked up these sun-dried tomato wraps. They look really good, they smelled really good, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna make with them just yet, but I figured I can make something yummy. My son has recently been obsessed with mandarins, so I got a full bag of these, some bananas, and I got some canned veggies, some corn, and some green beans. I picked up some chili powder. I love chili powder. I usually put it in almost everything. It's just so good, and I've also heard that it helps you with suppressing appetite. Not sure if that's true, but I needed some more of this. These are the Outshine bars that I mentioned earlier. Only 25 calories per bar, and they are super good. It says no sugar added, but really I didn't even notice that it was like lower sugar. I thought it was a regular popsicle until I looked at the calories when I was putting it in my Fitness and I was like, 25 calories? Like, that's amazing. This is the box we just finished, and just so you guys can see, it's like a full size. Sometimes I feel like they kind of make it seem like, oh, it's only 25 calorie popsicle, but then the popsicle's like half the size. So I really like that it's a full size popsicle. I picked up some frozen seasoned fries. I feel like this is something quick and easy to throw together with some meat or really anything, so got this. So I also picked up these little breakfast bowls. My husband really liked them. They are 440 calories each, but it does have 24 grams of protein, which is really awesome. For me, I'm not a big fan of like frozen style meals like this, but he doesn't mind them, and they're perfect for when he's like in a rush and having to get on to work. So I got these Mexican bolis. They are coconut. They're super good. They are not healthy, or I guess I should say they're not like calorie friendly. I feel like it is a pretty clean
product because it only has water, milk, cream, cane sugar, egg yolk, natural flavor, gum tar, and tar gum. Like the ingredient list is like 6 items, so I feel like that's pretty good. I will say the reason why I probably won't have too many, just kidding, I probably will, who knows, but they're 170 calories each, so that is a pretty big chunk of calories. But they are super delicious. It's very creamy. My husband does not like coconut. He doesn't like the shavings, like whenever it's the actual fruit, but he did like these, and they're so good, creamy, delicious. Not the healthiest because it does have a lot of sugar, but it's kind of portioned, 170 calories versus going and getting like a full pint, or going to Brahms or Dairy Queen and getting like a blizzard. So it's just a little way to, you know, keep yourself satisfied without going completely overboard. I picked up this kombucha. Last time I went to Aldi's, I tried it and it was super good. Kombucha is definitely an acquired taste. It's not for everybody, but I love it. Like, it's so good. I love the like apple cider vinegar smell. Like, it just really gets me. I also picked up these stuffed baby Bella mushrooms. I'm thinking this is what I'm gonna make tonight, some spaghetti with these mushrooms. These looked really good. When I saw them, I was like, I definitely want to try them. I love mushrooms. So, and they're only 100 calories each, which I feel like is pretty good. I got some frozen peas. This is for my son. I'm not a big fan of peas, but when we go eat Chinese restaurants, he loves the peas, so I'm hoping I can get him to eat some peas. This is the hummus that I was talking about that'll go really, really good with the pretzels. This will be a great snack, and pairing it with something like cucumbers to be more voluminous and more filling, I feel like will really be good because you'll have the salty, the crunchy, the creamy, and then the fresh. Which leads me to the next thing that I got, which was cucumbers. We really love cucumbers in this house. I've also been using them as a substitution for a crunch, like as in a chip. It's not a chip whatsoever, but when I'm eating like a turkey sandwich, I do really love that crunch that a chip provides. Of course, I love the saltiness and the greasiness and all the good stuff because I love chips, but when I'm trying to just be healthier and really get this weight off, really focus on tracking calories and eating cleaner, I'm trying to just do whatever I can. The turkey breast at Aldi is really, really good, so I went ahead and got some of that. I also got some zucchini. This is really good to put in ground beef, Mexican rice. I mean, it's a very versatile vegetable. I also got some cottage cheese. I have been really loving cottage cheese with raspberries or with strawberries, so I did pick up some strawberries. Growing up, I never liked cottage cheese. I always thought it was really weird and gross and tasted nasty, but recently I tried it with strawberries and it was so good, and I've been eating it almost every morning because it's just like, it doesn't taste bad at all. It tastes really good with the strawberries. It just tastes like creamy, a little cheesy, and I love that it's very guilt-free because the calories and the macronutrients, it's such a high protein, low carb breakfast, and I love that. Picked up a bag of avocados. They are completely not ready yet. They are not ripe whatsoever, but they'll get there. And then for my meats, I went ahead and got some ground beef, as well as some of this taco beef skirt steak, which is already seasoned. I picked this up last week and everybody loved it, so once I saw it there again, I was like, you know what, I have to get it. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I know it'll get used. And that completes my little grocery haul. About to put all this stuff up, and I'll catch you guys when I'm making dinner. Okay, so this is my snack of the day. I'm having cottage cheese with a bunch of strawberries, and then I'm having one of these LaCroix, but I did mix in some cherry tart juice, so that's what this is right here. And this is all 149 calories. Alright, you guys, for dinner I'm having the same thing as yesterday. I just repeated this dinner today because it was so good and so easy. So it's just white rice, ground beef with vegetables, and then I am drinking a poppy on the side. These are 25 calories. They're not super delicious, but they're alright. Alright, you guys, it's the end of day 2. I am feeling really proud of myself because I feel like I've been doing a great job. Like, all the foods that I've been picking have been quote-unquote healthy. I'm still drinking on my poppy. I know there's opportunities for me to exercise and track my water intake, but that's why I told myself, let me just focus on one habit at a time, and if all goes well, I can do 21 days of tracking my calories, and then the next 21 days I'll do another habit on top of that. Essentially, I want to habit stack. So once I nail down tracking calories, then I'll add another habit to start tracking, and then we'll just take it from there and focus more so on the actions and not the numbers, because I felt like I kept getting sidetracked by the numbers once they started going down and in my favor, and I don't want to do that because I have a long way to go, and I really just, if I'm going to change my lifestyle, I have to change the way I live and change the way that I think about healthy food and the way that I think about garbage style food. So I'm a work in progress, but we're here and we're working. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.